Right. Ganito. Let's start with, okay, I'm married. Let's see. Let's ask the first question to everyone. This is for everyone. Are you all single? Ready to mingle? Taken or committed to self? Let's go. Let's start with Audie.
Single.
Yes, Audie. What?
Single.
Ano?
What?
Sabi ko single. Nasa jokes ko dito. Wait lang nga mag-earphones nga.
Okay. What about you, Shello?
Also single. Pero I don't think I'm ready to mingle. Committed to self na, yeah.
Yeah.
Committed to self.
For how long now?
I think 2 years. Going 2 years.
Ah, committed to self for 2 years now. Love it.
Can you guys hear me well?
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Better?
What about yes.
Okay.
Okay. And what about you, Andre? Single, ready to
Also-
mingle?
Also single for 5 days now.
Oh,
5 days! Congratulations!
Isn't it 1 week?
So,
1 week.
oh yeah,
Hindi
1
na
week.
counted yung before. Sorry.
Working days pala yung kinakount niya. Hindi counted yung weekends.
Oh, business days. now.
Business
Business
days.
Business day.
Crazy. Okay. Cool.
And
cool,
you
cool.
are
Well, I am
DMC?
happily in a relationship. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in a relationship. I'm taken.
I think you shouldn't be
Sana,
here.
sana all.
Like, sana all. Biglang na-depress lahat eh. Sana all.
Shit. Happy siya sa relationship niya.
Very
Joke
happy
lang.
kami talaga.
No, you just need a partner and your glass of wine, guys.
Yeah.
My partner is here. No, come on. It will come to you guys.
I hope it will come to me too.
Kind of come. Oh my
Uy!
gosh. Sorry.
Paano ko ng ganun? Gosh. Okay. Right.
No, I still
Andre.
really want to introduce ourselves, like each one of us.
No. Kasi what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug. We're basically gonna have not that. Oh my gosh, Odi. Stop.
Oh my gosh.
All right, continue. Sweating.
No,
Already?
this is basically just we'll introduce ourselves all throughout the session. Basically, get to know each other on, based on the questions na magpo-fall na lang.
Perfect.
Ganun. Diba? Okay, speaking of, since I've already mentioned that, our Instagram handles will be available and posted together with
Located
this
down below.
video. Yes.
Yeah, in the
And,
description box.
So follow us and then drop us a DM saying, I don't know, amigos, whatsoever, if you would like to know more about this crazy crew here and our upcoming sessions. Okay, going back. I'm kind of like intrigued with why Andre is single for 5 days. Why? Is this like I don't know. Do you want to share it? Do you want to skip it for now? Save it for next
Maybe
week?
save it for next week.
Oh.
Oh.
So hindi ako makakatulog for 1 week kasi gusto ko malaman. Charot.
Uy,
What's
topic
the-
natin, relationship and breakups. Next week, iba na.
So ngayon na daw, Andre, hindi naman sa minamadali ka namin, but you have to
Pero hindi
share
naman
your story.
hindi naman detailed.
I don't
Go.
have to give exactly. Kasi ko na know that exactly.
Yeah. Pali yung girl. No, ano lang. May commitment issues lang si ex. Yun lang.
Uy, walang
Di pa
bashing.
ready.
Ano ba bash ng ex dito? Kayo.
Siguro
Ikaw!
commitment issue.
May misunderstanding lang yan.
Yeah.
Ano?
So, baka prioritize lang ni ex yung ganon.
Yeah. Ganon.
No bashing of ex.
Oo. Diba? Parang, kasi baka mamaya manood siya. Tapos,
Kaya nga Tagalog eh. Joke.
Ganon.
yung pala yun.
Joke lang,
Pala.
joke lang.
YouTube
Actually,
naman
sinend
natin
na talaga
ipopost.
ni,
So,
hindi na send
yeah,
na actually
actually,
ni Andre
nakikinig
yung
siya
link.
dito ngayon. Pang di ba siyang participant?
May nakikita ka na, di namin nakikita ulit. Sorry ko. Okay.
Gusto ko mangyari yung anyway, sige go. Or ADHD.
What? Hindi, I don't know. I just,
Easily.
Si Albert sa
kind of,
salin.
si Albert?
Dre.
Game.
Hindi. Wala lang. I feel like, tonight's kind of like a good setup lang kasi one is, committed to self for 2 years now, and then how long have you been single, Odi?
Almost a year.
Almost a year, and then we have someone who just got into a breakup, and then I'm in a relationship. So I think this is like a good start for this,
Yeah, and it's a good combination of
Show?
groups as well. So
Yeah.
for some reason, hindi ko narinig yan. Pero sige.
what? Really?
Ano?
May inaala,
ate?
uy,
Ako
pumila.
din. Hello?
Oh, see?
Sige, wait lang. Alam mo, i-speakers ko na.
Hindi, pero feeling ko mas okay yun.
Okay na.
Hindi lang namin na-catch. Ay.
Sabi ko, like,
Hello?
I think it's a good combination of group as well. Kasi like, alam mo yun, like yung iba-iba yung experiences, I guess. So,
Yeah. Well, okay. Sige, since we're already in the question of how long you've been single, let's ask the typical question, or first off, a typical question. What's your longest relationship
this
so
one,
far?
the most recent one.
How long?
Is it? No. Yeah, tama.
So,
Almost,
sino muna sasagot? Andre?
Me?
Wait. Para kanina yung question.
For everybody.
Everyone. Everyone, if you want to answer, please go to the reactions and then, ayan,
Yeah.
yung heart para kung gusto.
Okay.
Yes, guys.
Okay, Odi. What's your longest?
This one, like the most recent one.
Okay, for how long have you guys been together? How long were you guys together before you ended the relationship?
1 year, almost 1 year.
Okay.
No, actually, almost 2 years. We celebrated our first anniversary.
Are you gonna cry yet? Sure.
Nah, not a person. I usually move on. Like, with this face, come on, guys. No, just kidding.
Yes.
Taas ang confidence eh. Lasing na talaga ako.
Right. Okay. Andre, I saw you reacted for
Oh, yeah.
earlier.
No, the longest relationship is 3 years. Nandyan pa ako sa Pilipinas.
I know this girl.
I think I know the girl too.
Do I know the girl?
No, almost
Yeah,
3
you-
years pala. Hindi pala 3 years.
Ah!
Yeah.
Nandyan ako bago ako umalis.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're actually besties.
Oh.
Like,
Guys, for the benefit of everybody, wala
4
sa
years ago.
Pilipinas si Andre.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nasa Miami siya.
Miami.
Si Shelo and Mari, like, we're on the Philippines, except for Andrew.
Yeah. So,
I don't know if I'm in the
namin
Philippines. Oh my
different.
gosh. I'm saying I'm in the Philippines.
You're not in the Philippines?
I'm not. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. How long?
I think almost 3 years as well. 3 years. This was the last,
the
most
recent
recent.
one.
Yeah, the most recent one.
How about
Still
you?
hurting.
We
Huh?
want to know. We want to know.
What?
We want to know.
My longest was 5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
then-
not the current one.
No, this is a new new chapter. 2022. Hello. No. Well, yeah. Just to share. Mine was 5 years. That was my longest. That was my first and then the longest relationship. And then I stayed almost 3 years single before I entered another serious relationship. So, yep. I have a follow-up question though for Andre.
Yeah.
Because it's still fresh and everything. Still hurting. Hurting? Or are you happy with your decision or whatsoever?
I'm happy with my decision.
Mhm.
Yeah. Madali lang kasi ako mag-ano eh. Malibang yung sarili ko kaya okay naman ako.
Good. What about you, Shello? Still hurting? Is that the reason why you're self-committed or just enjoying life?
I'm not sure if I'm still hurting, but I can talk about him without any pain now. Pero I don't think there's forgiveness. Ganun.
We can't hear
Odi,
you.
you're on mute.
So basically, you're still in the process of moving on.
I think so, yeah.
Kasi you haven't, yeah,
Forgive him.
you haven't forgiven the person yet. So
Yeah.
How about you, Odi? Still hurting?
what forgiveness? I'm so interested. How about you, Mary? How about you, Andre?
Kakasagot ko lang ah.
Na-forgive mo na yung 3 years?
Oh my gosh. Let's
Oo,
talk
oo
about
naman.
forgiveness.
Really?
Yeah, matagal na.
Okay. Good to know. Pretty sure,
Pero
You know
nung
what,
una,
I
hindi
think-
naman agad-agad.
pretty sure Mary has moved on already. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh my gosh. I can eat popcorn happily now. No. I think that's a good topic to discuss next week. How could we really forgive someone who's, we once
Yeah, in general.
trusted
Like,
fully and everything. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in a relationship. I mean, because I noticed that nowadays it's always about forgiving someone or forgiving people who hurt us or forgiving those who betrayed us. Is it really when we say we're in the process of forgiving someone, does it always have to be from betrayal, or what's your basis basically? So that's for next week, guys. Oh my god.
Oh, forgiveness next week. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I was
For
thinking,
now.
yeah, I was already
What?
thinking of an answer for that.
save it for next week.
Yeah, save it for next week because I think
Save
that's
it
gonna
for
be a
next
good one.
Yeah.
And we want everyone to really ponder on it. But anyway, I think whoever would be viewing this session, our sessions, hopefully we could, give them some advice or just piece of whatever,
Mhm.
not just these curly hair.
It's not really true.
Semi-curly.
Sabi ko, wavy lang, ganun.
Wavy.
But yeah, okay. So for now, let's talk about who's still hurting and why. So yeah, it's your turn actually, Odi.
No, I was gonna say, may I go out?
Online class pala ko.
Totoo ba?
No, wait lang. All right, continue. Sorry, I had to refill.
It's your turn to share. Like, are you still hurting
Oh no.
from your previous?
More. The good thing about it is we actually tried LDR for like 6 months.
Mhm.
So during that time, it's like parang kind of like prepared me for what's gonna happen. For like any parang um worst case scenario ba, like which is breakup. It prepared me mentally and emotionally. I mean, when we ended it, um, yeah, I did cry, but only for like what 30 minutes. After that, I'm through with it. Like me kasi as a person, madali ako maka-accept ng mga um, incidents or like tragic moments in life. Madali ako maka-accept ng ganyan. Well, all through my life, parang natutunan ko kung paano mag-accept right away. Kasi like, if you keep on,
Galing.
parang pag nagtatanim ka, you wouldn't be able to enjoy life if merong kang grudge na hinahawakan within you. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's how I was able to learn how to accept things right away. Like I know it sounds cliche, pero everything has a purpose. Like, but it's true. It's cliche, but it's true. So yeah, it did hurt for a bit, pero no, I'm okay. But I love the person very much. Like I risk everything and stuff. But yeah, life is never gonna be fair. So just say
Iyak ka na ba?
what?
Iyak ka na ba?
No. We don't do that here in ABS-CBN. No, just
Well, hmm. Yeah, I get what you mean. Or I guess um that's one big question. Like is it easier to move on if the time with the person is just a short period of time
What
compared to
is it? What?
is it easier to move on from someone if your time with them was just 2-3 years or whatever, and then
I think it
com-
depends.
depends on what.
Um, yung mismong relationship nila, yung pinagsamahan nila.
Okay, what about those who are just always fighting
Mm.
but they stay for years together? Would you say na, I mean, I'm not judging naman those na parang it's taking them so much time to move on, ganyan, learn.
Like I think I'm trying to put myself in that kind of situation. Let's say 10 years or 11 years tapos puro arguments.
Then go to 12 years talaga.
Tapos puro arguments lang. But they keep on trying to work it out and stuff like that. Pero I mean, like yung question mo, is it easier to move on kung like
Shorter na.
kung onti lang yung time together?
Well, it depends.
Depends. Kasi wala naman yun sa haba ng time.
It's a quality.
Nasa like yung alam mo yun, memories. It's all about the memories. Like you have together.
So, okay, I'm just gonna turn off my camera real quick. But how come there are people who get stuck with moving on despite unhappy memories with their person?
Because they don't like respect themselves.
Di naman siguro respect themselves, but I think it's how they handle themselves.
Because they want to work it out for me.
Mm-mm.
Because they love the person so much. They are
Or iba kasi,
Christ.
iba-iba yung facing ng tao.
Yeah.
So, iba-iba din yung tolerance ng tao. So, they, may iba, parang tinatry nilang i-workout sa sarili nila. May iba, tinatry din nilang i-work out ng silang dalawa pa. Parang gano'n. That's my opinion though.
Yeah, ako kasi kung based sa yung 3 years ko na relationship tsaka yung 2 months, parehong masakit pero alam ko na madali ako mag-move on kasi parang medyo realistic ako na alam mo yun, pag wala na parang move on na talaga.
Now, with the most recent one, I think parang mas na-fall ka dito compared to the sa 3 years. Or
Yeah, I mean
based
I
on
mean so
observation ko.
oh, kasi yung 2 months tsaka 3 years parang may quality memories eh. Pero ako kasi parang ano tawag dito? Iniiwasan ko mag-dwell like parang as early as possible parang i-pick up ko na agad yung sarili ko.
Okay. Pero what happened with this one, like in 2 months? Like, why are you still ano ba? Help me guys. Parang why are you still
Hindi,
clinging on
Like,
the feeling?
Hindi, I mean, ngayon ba, Andre, are you still moving on or you're okay now?
no, of course, I'm still in the process of moving on pero hindi na ako yung nasa sad. Mga first 3 days lang. Ganun kasi ako kabilis, parang first 3 days parang sobrang weak ko, sobrang vulnerable. Pero after nun, parang sinasabi ko sa sarili ko na tawag dito parang kailangan ko
You're
na agad
picking yourself up.
yeah, parang wala mangyayari din.
Oo, kasi 'di ba may ibang tao na parang dinedwell muna nila yung sarili
Yeah.
nila sa pain. So parang fini-feel muna talaga nila like kailangan ko muna masaktan, parang lahat gagawin ko para masaktan muna ako, ganyan. Hanggang sa parang i-help na nila yung sarili nila to get up, parang gano'n.
Yeah, I guess iba talaga yung tao. May mga tao
Mm.
na mabilis i-pick up yung sarili nila. Like,
Mm.
may iba naman, kailangan ramdamin talaga muna nila yung sakit, yung pain until alam mo yun, until maging manhid na sila to be able to think straight and move on.
Correct. Mm.
Hindi
Oo,
masyadong healthy
kasi
na way.
just to share guys, etong recent ko na ex, parang ano siya, parang ang dami ko munang ginawa. Like, parang hinabol-habol ko muna siya.
Yeah.
Typical na ano, parang denial pa ako na, shit, pwede ko pa ito masalba, ganyan, mga ganyan. Umabot yon ng mga 1 year.
Wow.
Isipin nyo, one year akong running in circles na parang, shit, sige, okay pa, kaya ko pa ito. Parang gano'n. And then, until one day, parang sinabi ko, parang na-realize ko lang na, shit, hindi ko na to pwede gawin. Parang ganun. Kasi parang feeling ko, iba't iba din yung tao na ma-realize din nila talaga if kailangan na nilang pahalagaan yung sarili nila.
Yeah.
Parang i-remind yung sarili nila of their worth.
What was your breaking point para ma-realize yung ano yun?
Actually, may nangyari. Kasi itong guy na to, parang kaya nahihirapan din ako mag-move on kasi nagpapakita pa siya ng mixed signals. So parang hindi niya ako ini-ignore, ganyan. Talagang parang medyo nagiging okay kami at some point tapos biglang wala na naman. Tapos okay, tapos wala na naman. Mayroon isang beses na may nakapagsabi sa akin, etong guy na to kasi wala na siya dito, nag-work na siya sa ibang bansa. So, hindi ko na siya nakikita and all. May nakapagsabi sa akin doon na co-worker niya na na parang may pinopormahan ba or something. Basta may inaano na siyang girl doon. So, parang doon ko na-realize na lahat nung ginagawa namin, parang wala na yun. Wala na siyang sense. Parang hindi na niya din siguro itatry na i-save yung relationship namin. So, I have to stop already. And I have to pick up myself. Parang ganun. So, ayun. So, feeling ko, iba't ibang phases sa iba't ibang tao. Lalo na, let's talk about like parang mas expressive kasi yung girls, 'di ba? Or meron din kasing boys na hindi masyadong expressive. So parang doon nakikita natin na medyo okay na si guy, ganyan. Pero mostly ang nakikita natin mahirap makapag-move on as girls. Pero hindi naman sa inaano natin yung genders, no? Pero what I'm saying is, iba't iba yung faces ng tao.
Yeah.
Iba't iba din yung turning point ng tao. Parang ganun. So, yeah.
Ako for me, like, I think most girls go through heartbreaks. Or like, kunyari, pag nag-break up in a relationship. I feel like yung girls are more likely to feel the pain and stuff like that until makamove on.
Mhm.
But the guys, they take some time. Like, after a breakup,
Parang hindi mo na nila ma-realize.
oh,
Parang ganun.
after some time lang nila ma-realize na ang sakit pala, doon lang nila ma-realize kung ano yung nawala sa kanila.
Mm-mm.
But yeah.
Oo, may ganun. Pero mayroon din naman girls din na ganun, no? Na parang nagpapakita sila na, shit, okay na ako, ganyan. Parang, pero lately, or parang eventually pala, makikita nila na, ay shit, hindi pala talaga ako okay. Parang ganyan.
But I guess it also depends sa sa naging situation, sa naging tawag dito, samahan nila sa couple.
Oo, yeah. Kasi meron akong friend na parang college pa tayo na to. College. So, parang no nasa college, may boyfriend siya. Tapos parang sobrang hindi okay yung relationship nila. Yung naging breakup is a blessing for her. So, kasi may ganun di ba? Parang makakawala ka dun sa relationship. So, it's a blessing na nag-break up kayo, ganyan. So, it's not painful. Well, it's painful, pero I think mas maginhawa yung feeling kesa painful, ganyan. So, ayun. So, iba-iba talaga. It's different.
At nananahimik po sa ating grupo.
Sino?
Mukhang maraming thoughts ang gusto nilang i-share.
Okay, guys.
Ako ano lang. If you guys mentioned about yung turning points. Diba, do you have, say for example do you have a list of your no's in a relationship? Parang checklist. You have your checklist in a relationship ba? Like, before getting into a relationship and then during a relationship, parang paano yun nasasabi na turning point siya? Okay, I don't think I'm making sense here. Pero, say for example ako, yung naging turning point ko, it was because I know to myself na pag ito ginawa ng partner ko, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Ayaw mo na.
That's the end of the
Red
line.
flags.
Yeah.
Yung mga red flags, diba? So, what's your top 3 red flags?
Communication muna.
Communication.
If the person doesn't, parang,
Especially pag may arguments.
okay. What else?
And loyal?
Loyalty.
Yeah, second.
Feeling ko top priority. Yung loyalty. Well, feeling ko sa lahat naman ng relationship, no?
Yeah.
Pero feeling ko hindi talaga siya mawawala.
Depends. Kasi there are people who agrees on, open relationships and whatsoever.
Yeah.
Diba? Majority, siguro. Di mo malalim yan.
I'm thinking of something, pero hindi ko go into.
Wala siyang red flag. Walang red flag
Yeah,
para
usually
sa
sa akin, communication lang naman.
Pero ako kasi,
Oo.
I think kasi, lahat naman tayo may red flags. It depends lang kung how you can tolerate it. And,
Kasi nga, di ba parang nasasabi natin na pag nasa relationship tayo, we see the flag as nasa harap natin. Imagine you have a flag in your front. Di ba? Pag yung flag na yun nakaharap sa'yo, hindi mo makikita yung flag eh. Kasi nakaganon siya eh. Gets mo ba? So pag ang madalas nakakita ng flag ng red flags is our friends kasi sila yung hindi nasa harap ng relationship. So parang pag nasa relationship tayo, hindi natin nakikita yung red flags. Or kung green man yan or whatever color kasi nakaharap tayo dun sa flag. So wala tayong basically nakikitang flag. So kahit magpakita ng red flags yung boyfriend or yung girlfriend natin, hindi natin siya madidistinguish na, shit, ayoko nito. Kasi matotolerate mo siya eh. Parang ganon. Yung point ni Oti.
no, I think
Totoo ba?
consciously.
extent lang na red flag ang kayang i-tolerate ng isang tao, I guess. May certain types of red flags na kaya lang i-tolerate ng isang tao. Pero like, if the red flag,
Hindi naman perfect yung relationships.
yeah, but if the red flag is abusive,
Tama.
Yung ganyan, yeah.
tolerate that.
Yeah.
So,
Emotionally abusive, usually.
Mentally also. Mentally,
Pero lalo
emotionally,
na yung physical.
any types of
yeah.
being abusive.
Come on, you guys. Let's face it. And let's be honest. We all love all those red flags. I agree with yung ni Shello. However, sometimes andyan na yung red flag, kita-kita na natin yung red flag.
Di lang
Pero we choose to ignore.
Yes.
Diba? So, okay, this is for next week. I think that's gonna be fun. Let's give our thoughts. Like, okay, top 3 major red flags. Na pag yun yung nakita, talagang hindi naman necessarily right there and then you'd break up with your partner. But it would somehow make you take a step back and
Papadown.
Oo, diba?
So,
So, what are your top 3 major red flags? Biggest red flags na pag yun talaga, there's no right or wrong.
I can't think of 3, but I can only think of 1.
Yeah, one. Usually sa akin yung ano. Oh, sige, Odi. Ikaw. Go, Odi.
this is fun.
No, like for
Odi.
me, pinaka-major sa akin, na-realize ko lang to nung sa recent relationship ko, is if a person is trying to hide something from you, especially from the past. I mean, yes, of course. I mean, you have to respect their privacy if you want to. Pero like, parang if may nafe-feel ka na may ginagawa siya behind your back, like let's say may kinakausap na iba or may ka-hook up na iba, like parang it's a big red flag for me. Especially pag nakita mo na harap-harapan na nakikipaglandian sa iba. Yan yung
So the pre-cheating
yeah.
apps.
And then denial.
Yeah. Second.
Oh, see, there will always be top 3 and everything. I don't know, it's just me.
I mean, it's
I always have my top 3s. Okay, let's give it 3. Okay, for you guys, you only have one main red flag, right? But I know na, I mean, for myself, ganun ako. Kumbaga, I have one main, pero we love this person. We love our humans or whatever na doon papasok yung pagtotolerate sa kanila eh, diba? Kaya magkakaroon ng, sige, for now, I'll forgive you on that one.
Sige.
Pero pag ito na yung ginawa mo,
Walang pasin.
okay, parang hindi na talaga. Pero pag dumating yun, sige, pag ito na lang. Lagi may ganun eh. So, what's your top 3? Okay, sabihin natin your top 1 is loyalty. Before it gets to that red flag, the cheating part or cheating red flag, ano yung 2 red flags na tingin nyo magsa-start na kayong mag-doubt or
Pa-step
like,
back.
oo.
Feel ko same kami ni Odi. Pag dumating sa point na parang pinagmumukha niya akong tanga, in any scenario, like parang it doesn't necessarily be parang kunwari may nilandi siya or whatever, pero kahit anong scenario na pinagmumukha niya akong tanga. Parang ganon. Na parang alam ko naman nangyari yun right in front of my face, pero dinenay niya, parang ganon. Or gaslighting.
Oh, yeah. Manipulation, yeah.
Andre was gonna say something earlier.
If yung major na green flag ko is communication, yun din yung red flag eh. Kasi pagdating may point na parang mahilig kasi ako magkipag-communicate lagi. Kung ano yung nasa isip ko, gusto ko yung sa inyo yung important sa akin. Pero yung red flag sa akin na communication, yung lalo na pag may arguments, yung nagiging avoidant yung tao. Yung gusto niya ng space, ganyan-ganyan. Para bago makipag-usap, bago pag-usapan yung problem. I mean, pag may times na ganun, pero may point na dadating sa akin na hindi ako yung ganun mag-handle ng relationship. So, kung ganun ka, hindi ako ganun. Hindi ako magsisettle sa ganun. Alam mo yun, sa ganun type. Kasi iba ako mag-handle, iba ka. Kung hindi tayo magka-compromise din. Hindi
You
ako
don't
yung...
meet halfway.
Yeah, I mean, wala yun sa differences. I mean, lahat naman ng tao, lahat ng couples may differences. Pero kung hindi naman willing ang isa dun sa dalawa.
It's about adjusting kasi. If you are willing to adjust and the other one is willing to adjust, and then you will meet halfway.
Kahit
Pero
may
if...
differences kayo, it will work out.
Yeah.
For example, yung sa ex ko nga, medyo may anxiety dito, may anxiety ako, di ba? Tapos siya, avoidant siya. Willing ako mag-adjust, wag masyado mag-overthink sa ganyan-ganyan. Pero hindi siya willing mag-adjust pagdating sa pagiging hindi avoidant. So,
It's a red flag. I mean, pag sa akin, yun, red flag yun sa akin. Lalo na kung hindi
yun nga. Yun nga daw yung red flag ni Andre. Pag
Okay.
hindi.
Okay lang hindi magkasundo sa ibang bagay, pero yung hindi magkasundo sa pag-resolve ng issue, mahirap.
Tama.
Audience kasi ako dito. So.
Aray. Well, anything else that you guys would like to share? Like your thoughts?
None naman for me. Pero I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys. Hindi, kasi parang it's not normal na or hindi masyado nagkakaroon ng chance para mapag-usapan yung mga gantong topics.
Yeah.
Like, so parang thankful ako kasi naisip nyo to, Andre. Kasi for me, parang lately kasi parang sobrang daming running thoughts in my head. So parang nasa-stuck lang siya, 'di ba? So parang it relieves me na parang nakakapag-open, may nakakausap, and everything. Express.
Yeah, express all your thoughts, release it from your brain.
Yes.
Tsaka parang,
sobrang laking bagay nun, guys.
And wala rin kasi ako masyadong kausap dito. Kaya parang okay din sa akin ko yung parang may nakakausap talaga ako.
Stupid. Parang
Yes.
therapy na rin siya. For free.
Yes, for free.
And may
So,
yung isa pa
yun.
pala,
Ah,
yung red flag sa akin yung, alam mo yung secretive, iba yung private, pagiging secret. Ayoko.
tama. May point. Iba yung pagiging, iba yung may privacy.
Yeah.
Kasi
Pero yung
sa
secret na parang hindi
secretive.
ka pinapakit. Okay lang naman sa family, pero yung, get mo ba?
Ako, pag may, okay lang maging secretive. But, ako kasi, meron akong gut feeling. Pag nakaramdam ako na
Yeah.
may kakaibang tinatago to, it's not just about
Oo.
anything.
Guys, feeling ko sa lahat sa atin, no? Mararamdaman natin kung iba na siya.
Hindi siya,
Parang ganon.
hindi siya pagiging feeling eh. Pero, alam mo yun, it's like parang
Siyempre.
telling you na may mali.
Oo.
May mga secrets na okay lang itago, okay lang na hindi mo malaman right away, di ba? Pero may tinatago sila, especially, mababasa mo rin sa actions nila eh. Like, pag may,
Body language.
Body language. Parang I think it's natural for humans to be able to read language.
Body language, yeah.
Yeah, depende lang sa tao kung ano yung perception nila, kung paano nila i-judge yung language ng tao. Kasi minsan hindi naman facts yung feelings eh.
I think din papasok yung kaya importante talaga may communication sa isang relationship kasi it's good that you guys are, I mean, that you guys recognize your gut feel and that you trust it and all. Kasi malaking factor talaga yun. However, in a relationship, yun nga, na-mention na yun kanina, na hindi naman sa pagiging praning, pero if you don't get to talk to your partner,
if you don't get to work out your trust, like kung hindi nyo nabibuild yung trust, talagang
Kung hindi nyo nababalidate yung isa.
talaga sa mga actions ng partner mo.
kumbaga, a gut feel could lead to paranoia. If you don't get to talk to your partner and everything. Kaya, I would agree na one of the main green flag would be communication.
Yeah.
Torture yun eh.
Dapat kasi once na pumasok ka sa relationship, you know agad na you have to communicate with your partner. So, dapat parang, I don't know, parang for me kasi walang sense yung relationship if walang communication. So, totoong green flag talaga yung communication.
Andre, do you have something to say about it?
Yun nga, kaya nga yun nga nasabi ko eh. Yung parang alam mo may off sa energy, sa vibes, pero sabi nila okay lang, ayaw naman sabihin.
No, but like, diba, based on my observation sa recent relationship mo, sa ex mo, I felt like mali yung pagkabasa mo sa kanya, I guess. Like, she led you to believe na she's this type of girlfriend or something na, alam mo yun, I mean, all this time you kayo with communication, di ba?
Or yun talaga yung pinakita ni girl. Parang bigla lang talaga nagbago yung body language. I like yung language, hindi yung body language. Pero yung language, love language.
Kaya nung nagbago rin siya, sinabi ko rin sa sarili ko na hindi ako magsisettle sa ganito. Kaya nung nandun ako, umuwi na lang ako. Kasi ayoko rin talaga nung pagiging avoidant. Kasi parang I mean, third pala. May top 3 na ako. Ano ba yung word? Tama ba? Yung word reciprocity, word ba yun? Is that a word?
Parang, reciprocality?
Yeah. Basta yung yung parang na kung ano yung ginagawa mo sa kanya. Hindi naman kailangan na exact na nagko-competition kayo, pero gets mo. Parang kung may effort,
kung
may effort
energy
din.
na binibigay mo, you should have it back.
Kahit hindi mo naman hinihingi, pero automatic na yun sa relationship. Parang
Correct.
back to back.
Tama naman.
Yeah. That's one thing na lagi kong ina-advise and nire-remind. Even with my own relationship. Kumbaga, a relationship will always be a two-way street.
Yeah.
Na just recently nga, my boyfriend told me, it takes two to tango. Hindi pwedeng yung isa lang ang nag-effort. Hindi pwedeng yung isa lang yung nag-try mag-intindi or what. And then yung isa parang deadma lang, ganun. So, yeah. Communication is key. Cha.
Correct.
Na napag-usapan namin ni Audie yung parang siguro yung sa ex ko.
Consider not just communication.
Di, Audie, yung sa ex ko, di ba yung parang siguro, ako kasi parang, siguro yun nga, hindi niya na kaya mag-keep up sa effort, i-match yung energy ko habang tumatagal. Kaya ganoon siguro yung nangyari.
Bakit nga ba?
I mean, she mentioned, diba? She tried.
Ayun nga.
At least she
Hindi kasi ako, intense kasi ako, parang old school, tapos romantic masyado.
Pero, ano mo,
For our viewers,
I-
may hopeless romantic po tayo dito.
Ayun nga, yun nga,
For those na blue-eyed dyan, baka naman.
I think
Falling.
sa relationship, it doesn't matter kung equal kayo ng efforts, basta as long as nag-e-effort yung tao.
Yeah.
Kasi
Yeah.
in a relationship,
Oo,
lagi
baka kasi tinatry din naman niya.
lagi may
Ayun nga.
kang mas magmahal. Hindi lagi equal yan. Basta as long as nag-e-effort yung tao, then it's
Actually, yun naman eh. I would not agree na dapat same level ng effort yung binibigay. So, for
Hindi,
example,
basta meron lang.
yeah.
oo. You know, kumbaga, ano lang yan, give and take.
Basta
Yun lang.
nare-reciprocate lang yung energy. Ganun. Yan.
Oo. Kasi, kumbaga, if you truly love the person, if you truly love the person you're with, you would understand na, okay, this is their love language. Doon papasok yung love languages eh. This is their love language. This is mine. And, ang tawag dito, once kasi na mag-expect ka, for me lang ha, once na you expect the same level, the same exact efforts na binibigay mo dun sa isang person, for me, it makes me feel na that person doesn't love me if that happens to me, if that's
It will
done to me.
lead to disappointment.
Oo, kasi parang hinahanapan ako, parang laging ganun, parang may hinahanap sa akin na alam niyang wala. And then at the end of the relationship, yun yung usual na if you guys are gonna notice, parang, kasi ganito siya, ganito. Parang, pero kung titignan mo, it's that person talaga na yung mga binabato niya na reason niya kung bakit niya hiniwala yun yung person, it's because yung parang nag-reason out na lang, parang ganun. Parang gumagawa na lang ng dahilan para maging acceptable yung reason niya ba't niya hiniwala yun yung person. Parang ganun. Did I make sense? Parang, anyway.
Yeah.
Parang ganun. Ako, one of my red flags would be if that person is good with, say for example, with gifts. Yun yung love language. Tapos ako hindi ako mag-gift. More on act of service to. Tapos parang hinahanapan ako na, bakit hindi mo ako nariregluhan ng ganito?
Okay.
Ba't hindi mo ako ganito? Yun na yun. Kumbaga parang, okay. Hindi, doon na ako siguro doon yung, kumbaga, usually nafe-feel ko na, this person is dating me because probably attraction or probably siguro may nakita siyang isang factor lang na umubra sa kanya and yet hinahanap niya yung gusto talaga niya. Parang ganun.
Makes sense. Kasi kung hindi ka niya matanggap as you are,
Mm-mm.
Hindi na
Ang
lang,
hirap
diba?
na ano. Kaya doon magfo-fall, I guess, kaya doon mag-ano yung ano na, people tend to lose themselves after a breakup or during a relationship. Kasi the other person is looking for a specific person
Mm-mm.
in them.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Gusto ko yung, yeah. Okay. Tapos tumingin na siya sa malayo. Yeah.
Diba?
Sobrang agree ako doon. It's
May
either
nare-realize na yan.
Ah.
relationship or after the relationship.
Oh. And that's, I think for me, that's the worst thing to happen to someone. It's to, when they lose themselves. When eventually they realize na they don't even know what they're doing, they don't even know what they want.
And I think that dyan papasok yung you have to be whole first before you enter a relationship para you don't lose yourself while you're in a relationship or after or during the breakup or something like that.
Hindi naman siguro.
Be complete first. You have to love yourself first. Ganyan and all. You have to know yourself well.
Yeah, but my argument
If you're
is,
totally lost and you're in a relationship, tapos you're what you want is to find yourself while you're in a relationship. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to find yourself while you're in a toxic relationship or something like that. Or
so that makes sense. However, yun na nga. Regardless, ako yun yung na-realize ko. Regardless if I'm 100% me, if I'm fully me, if I know myself or not, and I got into a relationship, it doesn't matter if buo ka or hindi. Kasi as long as you're in a right relationship, as long as you're with someone who would push you to, or rather, someone who would bring out the best in you, yun yung mas mag-matter eh. Kasi, yeah, some people would rather parang, hindi, I'll find myself muna, I'll learn how to love myself. That's good. Okay. Pero, nagkakaroon ng, ako kasi nangyari sa akin yun, na parang, it took me what? After my 2 years of moving on, I thought, okay na ako, ganyan. But then, when I tried to be in a relationship, parang, shucks, I don't know how to be in a relationship. I realized, hindi ko pa rin pala kilala sarili ko. So, what I noticed or what I realized is that I was just basically wasting my time for myself on my own. Then when I met my partner now, I still have my episodes. I still have all of those doubts for myself. Pero what my partner does, he always reminds me na if you cannot do today, if you cannot be yourself today, it's fine. I'll be me and I'll give you, he'll stay. He'll be there. Nothing would change. Everything would still move forward and everything. So it gives me an opportunity to think na, oh, okay. Sige, I'll do that instead as well. Instead of me parang, sobbing in one place, one corner and all. And yun, kumbaga, I'm still in the process of finding myself. I'm still in the process of knowing what I want. But if you're, for me, if you're with the right person, it's easier to fully know who you are on your own and with your partner. Parang ganun.
yeah, but the thing
I
is,
think it
hindi
depends.
naman lahat.
Oo, it depends.
Hindi
Kaya
lahat.
lang kasi, yeah, of course, it's not everyone. I'm not saying that it should be everyone's pattern or
No. Hindi lahat ng tao nasa right relationship. Kasi kahit yung mga nasa toxic relationships, tingin nila yun yung right na tao sa kanila. which hindi naman
Oh.
sila pinupush to be a better person.
Ba't ka galit?
Yun na nga. Kaya nga doon tayo babalik sa red flags. Because red flags matter.
This is what I realized, ha. In order
Yes.
for you to attract the right person, you have to be the right person for that person. So you have to work on yourself first. You have to be, kailangan mo maging ikaw yung ina-ideal mo sa ibang tao mo.
Like be the person you want to marry. Ganun.
Yeah.
Pero at the
Hindi.
same time, hindi mo rin
Hindi
kailangan
ka point
maging completely
you have to
healed.
you have to know what you want first before entering a relationship.
You have to
You have to know your priorities. You have to know yung language ng buong ikaw before you enter into a relationship. Yeah.
Ayun
Yeah,
nga,
I mean,
parang,
Pero again,
Oo.
even the bad relationships, win-win situation pa rin yan. Kahit hindi
Actually.
kasi,
Oo, kasi
matututo ka ng lesson.
charge to experience kasi yung mga bad relationships.
Oo naman. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
pero-
just for the sake of having a different perspective towards, I have friends na who are still in a relationship and yet they've already lost themselves, but they still choose to stay. Pero, pero in terms of their career, in terms of their family relationships, they're really good. Kumbaga parang may mga certain aspects of hindi naman aspect, pero kumbaga parang perspective lang na ako, I'm not gonna say na I'm already in a perfect relationship. Like each day, I still worry for my boyfriend na parang kaya ko bang ayusin yung tornilyo sa utak ko the next day? Parang ganun. I know na ako yung may toyo, ako yung may problema. And I worry na mapapagod na lang siya. Kaya lang, yun nga. Not everyone is in the right relationship. Pero if you'd always choose to be better for yourself and for your partner, I think that's what would matter. I mean, just
I mean, tama yung sinabi ni Odie na parang okay yung ready ka na pasok sa relationship, pero at the same time, hindi mo maging, hindi rin tawag dito, hindi mo kailangan maging completely na healed para pumasok sa relationship. Kasi kung may parang nasa part ka pa ng healing mo, yung childhood trauma mo, kung tama yung napasukan mo na relationship, tulungan rin kayo mag-heal ng nyo the healing ng past nyo, ng trauma, ng childhood, emotionally.
So yun yung naano ko lang na
Kasi kahit ready ka 100%, parang yung relationship, nakaka-trigger pa rin talaga yan ng mga past. Ano mangyari.
And
I
then,
think
yun papasok yung communication. If hindi mo i-communicate sa partner mo yung past traumas mo, hindi ka niya maintindihan. Kasi kung bigla ka na lang mag-burst out, paano ka na maintindihan kung ba't ka naggugumalit? Like, suddenly.
nagagalit.
Kasi may mga ganun like may mga trigger points. Tapos bigla na lang, hindi na namin.
Oo nga, pero ba't ka galit?
Talagang galit.
Triggered ka.
Nakakatawa yung hindi niya dinedeny na galit siya. Oo nga, kasi may
Pero, hindi ako, I would agree. Ako,
Point taken,
for me,
guys. Point taken.
Walang mali. Sabi ko nga, there's no right and wrong to whatever. This is basically, okay, just for the sake of I am older than you guys. So, hindi ko sinasabi na mas mature ako sa inyo. However, I'm the type of person who would, paano ba? I observe at such length na even if it's not happening to me, na pinapansin ko, parang gano'n. And one thing that stuck with me would be yung love is a decision.
Yeah,
It's a
job.
commitment
Full-time job.
Ha?
Commitment siya.
kumbaga, regardless of whatever issues you have, childhood traumas, relationship, face and all, if at the end of the day, ano ba yung pinipili? Ano ba pipiliin mo? Ano ba yung pinipili mo? Diba? Kasi I may sound like again, some of my friends are already saying na, oh, ayusin mo yan, Marie, kasi maayos yung boyfriend mo and all that, ganyan. Pero, yun na nga, at the end of the day, yun yung worry ko na, would I still be able to choose to be right for my partner? Will I still be able to choose to just stay in the relationship? Parang ganun eh.
I mean, ako if you think the person is good for you, you'd push yourself to be good for them din. Kasi if you love the person, talagang pipilitin mo sarili mo to be the ideal partner for them. Kung mahal mo yung
So, papasok yung adjustment eh.
hindi mo na lang
Kanya-kanyang adjustment.
Yeah, but there are relationships, and it also happened to me, na it was really toxic. Pero for me, it's like, no, this is right for me. I'm growing from this.
You're basically growing, but in a different way, diba? Like,
pero for me, hindi ko alam, kumbaga sinasabi ko na sa sarili ko na, okay, this is good for me. Before I even know what's that good for me.
yan yung sinasabi ko kanina na may mga relationships na, may mga taong in a toxic relationship na tingin nila, yun yung
right decision. Yeah. Correct.
Yun nga. Yeah.
Kumbaga, ako din kasi
for me, I think
No, go ahead.
I think it's good na pinagdadaanan ng mga tao yung being in a bad relationship. Kasi in some way, it molds them. Like, parang yun yung parang nagiging learning curve nila na ay okay, next time ito na lang dapat ganyan. Parang as time goes by, nagiging wiser sila at habang tumatagal, na-determine nila kung sino yung talagang dapat sa kanila. Gets niyo? Parang every time, kunyari, let's say they go out for a date. Doon parang, syempre, sa lahat na naging experiences nila, parang may ang dami ng lesson na natutunan na it helped them to parang malaman kung ito bang dinedate ko is really right for me or papasok pa ako dito sa relationship or not. Parang ganun. Gets na ba?
Gets. Yeah, gets.
Yeah, gets naman. Pero hanggang kailan?
That's the thing. Depende sa tao kung magpapatuloy siya magbulag-bulagan.
Yeah.
Kasi ako tingin ko lahat ng tao alam makadetermine ng tama at mali. Pero kung pipiliin mo magpakabulag, hindi mo matututunan yung lesson sa experience. Kaya pa ulit-ulit nangyayari sa iyo.
Totoo.
Sa tao na yun kung ito-tolerate talaga nila. Pero yun nga yung nangyari sa akin. Di ba humingi siya ng space tas sobrang tagal na. Sabi ko pag-usapan na namin kung ayaw niya, makikipag-break na rin talaga ako nun eh. Pero yun nga yung sinabi niya. Nakipag-break na rin.
Nauna siya.
Kaya ang sinasabi ko lang kung hindi siya makikipag-compromise din sa akin, kung yun din parang hindi ko na rin itutuloy kasi parang may feelings din naman ako. Parang kung alam mo yung worth mo rin, yung value mo, hindi alam mo kung saan ka magsisettle o hindi.
True.
Agreed.
Okay, so may dumaan na Angel.
Guys. Very true. All point taken.
Yeah, sobrang again, before we got into this gathering, we agreed to talk about this topic. And and we also agreed na, alam mo, sobrang broad ng topic. Ang
Ng topic, oo, tama. Napag-usapan natin.
daming points na dapat i-consider, walang tama at mali.
Mm.
Iba-iba naman ang situation.
Kasi iba-iba yung situation na napagdaanan natin, iba't iba yung experience, iba't iba yung mga na-witness natin na scenarios then and situation. So, wala talagang tama and mali. And sobrang lawak kasi talaga ng usapang relationships. And the reason
Just
of
talking about
breaking up.
your experiences.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
Doesn't mean whatever we,
We're not trying to
voice
be
out.
correct.
Yeah,
True.
or not. Kumaga, ano lang to. Some may probably be having the same situation as, Andre, or had the same situation with Odi, with me, or with Shello. So it's just, we're just basically sharing a piece of our past, of our
Yeah.
personality, of how we are in a relationship.
Because like maybe
And
it will help you, gain
hopefully,
some knowledge, I guess. So
yeah.
At saka, for example, kung viewer ako, tapos nakarelate ako kay Audi, yung parang feel ko na, hindi lang pala ako mag-isa
Hindi lang
na
pala ako.
sa ganito yung,
again, it's a
parang okay
Tama.
din yun.
session.
So,
Correct.
all right. Anything else that you guys would like to add before we, say good night and
Now, come on, it's too early. Oh shit.
Nag-towards na tayo.
One more question.
one more question.
Yeah.
Let's
Audi, yung
see.
questions mo.
Odi, do you have questions?
Isa lang, pili ka isa.
Wait, I sent it to you. Check mo iMessage mo. Kasi if i-escape ko to, baka ma-record yung screen. Sorry.
Ito. If you were given a chance to fix your relationship, would you, or why not? Or not? Or no?
Ako hindi na. Kasi may tapos na ako dun sa point na bibigyan ko pa siya ng chance. Like, wala na Parang wala na yung, basically nawala na yung chance na binigay ko sa kanya. Parang, parang sinayang lang na yung chance na yan. So, hindi niya na ulit makukuha yung chance na. So, for me, hindi.
Ako same with Audi. Kasi parang dumating ako sa point na naging thankful ako na hindi ko siya nakatuluyan. So parang tsaka ako na-realize lahat ng red flags. Isa-isahin mo man yan. Parang lahat yun na-realize ko nung nag-move on ako, nung nakipag-break. So parang dumating ako sa point na sobrang thankful ako na hindi siya yung nakatuluyan ko. Parang. So hindi na din.
How about you guys?
No. Hindi ko na rin. Kasi kung parang sa akin, kung yung ex, parang lesson yun Pag lesson, parang lesson learned na. Parang tapos na yung chapter
Pero
Tapos yung chapter
may ibang tao na nagkakatuluyan. Like mag-ex sila, tapos nagkakatuluyan pa rin.
Nang matagal, no?
Depende rin sa
Mga after 12 years, ganun.
Popoy ba siya?
Siguro kasi nag-grow na sila individually. So parang alam na din siguro ayos na sila. Kasi ako I'm with Oti dun sa argument na kailangan you have to be whole before entering a relationship. Siguro merong times na nag-grow na sila individually, alam na nila yung priorities, alam na nila kung ano yung gagawin sa relationship. Kaya siguro nag-end up sila together, parang gano'n. To fix things, ganyan. May napanood ako sa TikTok, kanina lang. Parang in-interview siya, parang sabi, ano yung biggest chance na binigay niya kahit kanino, ganyan. Tapos parang meron daw siyang naging boyfriend, parang LDR sila, tapos sinundan niya sa Dubai. Tapos nag-break sila, tapos sinundan niya sa Dubai. Tapos parang after a week, naging sila ulit. Tapos after a month, nag-propose yung guys. Tapos married na sila ngayon. Like, 8 years ata na silang married. So parang may mga ganun kasi mga successful stories na alam mo yun, na alam talaga nila that they're going to end up with each other. Ganyan.
Saka if ever you get back with your ex, parang it's gonna be a new beginning. Kumbaga, new
Tama, oo.
situation.
Dapat hindi na kayo nagdudwell doon sa lumang relationship na meron kayo. Tama.
Back to square
Ano,
one.
depende.
Yeah, depende pa rin.
Depende sa
Depende.
naging
Depende. Yeah, depende pa din.
Parang close mo na yung chapter na yun. Kung nasa next chapter sila, di okay. Kung hindi,
Okay na. Yeah. Correct.
okay lang.
Pero kayong dalawa, anong answer niyo? Kasi kami dalawa ni Shello.
Ayun nga. Hindi,
No nga
sabi ko,
daw. No.
No nga. Yung lesson na yun, tapos na yun.
I move on. Next question.
Akala ko one question na.
Gusto na natin yung question.
I-enjoy pa siya.
Meron pa
Oh, ikaw naman magtanong.
we still have 10 minutes. So,
Sige,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
9:50.
Ito question. Parang, okay, parang important ba yung i-learn mo yung love language ng partner mo?
very.
Yeah, I
So,
think it's
that's
big, yes. Yeah. Kasi it's one way to understand each other. Kasi parang if one has his or her love language, parang alam mo kung ano ibibigay mong energy sa kanya, ano yung ibibigay mong love language sa kanya. Kasi if, kunwari ako, may boyfriend ako, tapos iba yung ginagawa niyang love language, I don't think ma-appreciate ko yun. Kasi nga hindi yun yung love language ko eh.
Kailangan mo eh.
Oo.
Hinahanap.
Kasi hindi yun yung hinahanap ko sa kanya, parang ganun. So, parang kailangan siguro you have to understand each other with each other's love languages. So, feeling ko, yeah, it's a big yes.
Ano lang? What did you mean with learn? Like to learn, like to recognize it? Or to learn how to
parang
do it?
recognize tapos kung yun yung kunwari, love language, kung hindi ka ako parang yung kunwari, hindi ka words of affirmation. Yung partner mo, ganun yung love language niya. Parang, kasi pipiliin mo makipag-communicate lalo, mag-sub, mga letters, ganyan, kahit ayaw mo.
Ang love language, wait lang. Ang alam ko kasi, ang love language is 2 kinds in each. Or like, for example lang ako. Iba yung love language na binibigay ko. Iba yung love language na gusto ko
Tinatanggap.
Oo. So, I think, kaya nagiging tricky for some relationships kasi ang nire-recognize ng isa na love language ng isa is kung ano yung nakikita nila na nare-receive nila from that person. Pero, hindi talaga yun yung love language na dapat nare-receive ng isang person, ng the other person gets.
Yan nga. So, kailangan you ma-learn
Kailangan communication din.
ma-recognize. Doon din papasok yung communication. Tama.
Yeah, I mean, siguro, now that we're talking about it, feeling ko, isa yun sa mga nagiging factor kung bakit may mga nag-cheat sa relationship. Hindi, I mean, dito, I wouldn't say tayo yung may pagkukulang, but like more of like sila yung hindi makontento eh. Like we're trying to give everything and all, pero alam mo yun, may hinahanap sila eh. Na I guess siguro hindi nila ma-communicate, kaya hinahanap nila sa iba. It's
Tama. Which is wrong.
Which is
diba? Which is wrong. Kasi may iba silang hinahanap eh. Hindi nila nakikita sa'yo, so they have to find another one.
Again, dyan din papasok yung pagko-compromise eh. Kasi even if hindi mo naman love language yun, or like, alam mo yun, at least alam mo. So like, you can still do it kasi mahal mo yung tao. Like, pwede mo ibigay yung
At saka feel ko hindi siya magiging burden sa'yo.
Hmm.
Kasi love mo yung tao eh. Parang alam mo na bukal sa loob mo na ginagawa yun.
Exactly.
Kasi nga, love mo yung person na yun. Di ba? Parang ganun. So it doesn't have to be a burden on your side.
Diyan nga rin papasok yung kung magka-compromise kayo na parang i-meet nyo yung isa't isa.
Correct.
But yeah.
Yes, Odi. Any realizations from tonight's
I think really
session?
compromise. Joke. Ako pala yung okay.
Text mo yung ex mo na after nito.
Sabi,
Mercury retrograde pa naman daw ngayon.
sabi nga niya sa akin, just let me know when you're free to talk. So,
May ano ko sa'yo May usapan tayo tonight, so mais ka.
share it with the public.
Lasting
I dare you. Share it with the public.
Mag-ML lang tayo buong gabi.
Actually, inaabot po kami ng 8 ng umaga or 9 a.m. ng umaga nag-ML. The whole night until the next day.
Oh my God.
Yes, dumating na sweldo ko guys. So, congratulate me.
Congratulations! Happy sweldo day!
Libre naman. Send ko sa'yo yung ano ko.
Kaya na ng
Bangko.
bills. Dollar bills.
Happy sweldo day.
Lang
I know. But yeah, I mean, it was an interesting night. We didn't really
Fruitful night.
well, but we along the way we were able to find our way to be able to talk properly to each other.
Yes. Thank you guys for your time and your insights.